Hey, g'day. My name's Scotty Mortimer, making this video from my farm in Russia. You can probably tell from my accent, I'm not Russian, I'm Aussie. But for the last 5 years, I've been living out here with my wife, who's Russian, and our son, who's now 7. He was born here in Russia. We then lived in Australia. And during COVID, we decided to escape Australia with all the lockdowns and the propaganda and the nonsense. And we came to Russia 5 years ago, and since then we bought 3 acres of land, 1.3 hectares, in an eco-village. It's a 20-year-old established eco-village with about 300 families. And we built our house. It's what you would call a passive solar house. All of that insulation is a little project I'm working on at the moment to renovate this old cabin, which is my office. I work online in real estate in the US. An Aussie living in Russia buys and sells properties in the US. It's a pretty crazy story, but this is my journey, and I thought that I would start this YouTube channel. This is the first video to introduce you guys a bit to my life. I realized only a few weeks ago, it's like obviously I live a pretty unique life here, and I like telling stories, and I haven't been on social media for a long time, and I thought I think I'm doing a disservice to people who sort of like freedom and like the whole like off-grid creating life by your own. Design, being away from the nonsense, the lies, the propaganda, the control systems, and people that are interested in just creating freedom for themselves and their families. So I thought I'd make some videos here on YouTube, and if anyone's interested, you can subscribe and you can come on the journey. Don't follow me though, I think following's a bit weird. Just come on the journey with me. Like, if you feel the way that I feel and you want to live a better way, then come on this journey with me. So let's start on the journey. I'll tell you a little bit about life here. So I'll take you for a walk. My family's actually inside with some friends having lunch. But we built this house from scratch. So as I said, it's a passive solar design. So you can see floor to ceiling is all glass. This here will eventually be a door. The kitchen's in there. And then this area we've decided, it was a veranda, but God, Russia is full on. Like from where I come from, you can be outside here. It's autumn now, so you can see the leaves are falling, but today's a beautiful day, so it gets a bit t-shirt. But that will be an area like a dining room, and then that side's the master bedroom. And so where that plywood is, and where this is, will also be glass. And we're looking, sorry about the sun here, but that is due south. Due south. So passive solar is designed that as the sun drops in winter to the south, we get more and more sunshine inside the house, and it's a monolithic concrete slab, so it heats up, and then we burn less wood. We do wood-fired heating. We also just changed to electrical heating, so we're not completely off-grid. We use electricity. We have a backup generator. We've got backup batteries as well. The whole idea is to use that sun to heat the house, plus the sun in the eyes like that. It's so necessary when it's like snow on the ground for 5 months of the year. So last year we dug this beautiful big pond. You can see the island, and this is like a beach that we made for our son, our 7-year-old. So this is like his playground. And we get to look over, the beach and then onto the forest. Where we are, the eco-village is all back here. As I said, there's like 300 families. And then this side is just forest. Like there's trails all through it. We go hiking or mountain biking or whatever, but it's just as far as you can go. It's forest, which is awesome. I really love that. So this is a bit of a beach. So that's a house. It's not a big house. It's like 100 square feet, about 100 square meters, 1,300 square feet. Easier to heat. And that's how much we had to spend when we built it. Back here is the Russian sauna. In Russian, we say banya. If you heard of banya before, that's an old like wood. I'll make another video about the banya when we do banya, show you the banya. But yeah, when we bought this land, it already had a lot of fruit trees, nut trees, fruit trees. We've probably got about a dozen apple, pear. We got 4 plum, which are called sliva. Heaps of fruit. We've got lots over here. We've got different raspberries, black ones, red ones, yellow ones. Over here, strawberries. I'll go for a bit of a walk. So my wife and I, we really like to grow food. We're really into permaculture. I'll take you into the cabin in a sec. But we're really into permaculture. This is strawberries here. I just made these new ones. Now, you're probably thinking, what's with the black plastic? The weeding is ridiculous. Like trying to keep on top of weeding is a nightmare. So this year we missed it. It's already got cold already. So in the spring we'll plant this out, and it's just going to make harvesting so much easier. This is the veggie gardens. We had to make a fence because we've got a lot of chickens, and we like to let the chickens out. And there's nothing we could do to stop the chickens from smashing the gardens. So it's the end of the season now. So everything's been harvested. Putting all the compost on top. This is what do we call them? Cucumbers. I got to translate from Russian. It's the craziest thing. Some compost we're just throwing in. Different stuff, more compost. So the gardens here, I built this fence. This is a bit of a fun project this year. And then back here, got 2 chicken coops. Unfortunately, a fox smashed half the flock. So we do have to contend with We've lost chickens to eagles, we've lost chickens to foxes, lost chickens to a weasel, which was crazy. And then the greenhouse, only one greenhouse. So far, but the plan is to put some more in. And then up here, this is, we've just planted an orchard up here, more fruit trees, berry trees all through here. And then down in front of the house, you probably didn't see them, but there's heaps of berries there too. So yeah, we like growing food. We like to, take as much food as we can from the land, which is really important for us. And yeah, so I lived this life when I was in Australia. I was working online in the coaching space. So I was like teaching sales and marketing to coaches and network marketers and stuff like that. Then when I moved here, I just couldn't be in the coaching space anymore. I was just not passionate about where the industry went. I started in coaching about 2008, before it was like what it is today. And then I found out that I can do remote real estate investing, effectively finding deals for real estate investors in the US. I do the marketing online to find people who want to sell their house. We contract those properties and we assign those properties to flippers or to landlords that want to buy properties. And we make a commission. It's not quite a commission, it's called an assignment fee. And that's how I get paid. So I started by myself in that cabin 2 years ago, grinding it out at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning because of the time zone difference. Since then, I've been able to build a small team. I've got 4 guys that work for me and they do everything on the phones now. And I just manage the business, which is going good. I mean, I'm not making millions, but making enough to live the life that I want to live. And I really enjoy it. So I've been able to buy 5 of my own properties in the US, all from Russia. I didn't even think that was possible, but obviously it is. So I've got 5 income producing properties now in the US. And then the active money is I call it like a deal finder. So again, we find the deals for the investors that want to flip it, that want to keep them, and we get paid that way. So this is my office. It's a 15-year-old cabin. The previous owners, they had this cabin, the banya and little garage. I actually built that shed last year. That was my first sort of big project other than chicken coops. And then over the last few weeks, I've been renovating this cabin because it was cold. Now it's getting cold. So I'm not a builder. I know nothing about building. I literally watch YouTube videos and then I ask the builder. builder who, he lives in the village here, so he built our cabin, our house, and I just asked him, like, you know, what do I need to do? So I had to pull all the old insulation out, rip out the floors. I put in 200 mil of insulation in the ceiling, 150 mil in the walls, and 200 mil in the floor. There's 2 layers of membrane, one that breathes to the outside, one that's on the inside, and I'm just doing it. Like, I'm just watching YouTube videos and going for it. That's how I made the shed as well. I had literally had no idea what I was doing. I watched a series on YouTube about how to build, and I just step by step built it over like 2 months. So everything's possible. You can absolutely do anything. That's our well. Where is it? Right in front. There. That's our well. That's where the water comes from. So the only thing that we have, I'll take you out and show you the wood pile. One of my favorite things to do is split wood. So back before the pond was there was a bit of like scraggly old forest. So I cut that down, carried it all up here, and then split it. So this is the entrances. In the next few weeks, we'll finally get doors on. I made that door myself, and for 3 winters, that was been cold. You see the new heating system. That was a wood-fired heater in there until about a month ago, and we got an electrical system because we've decided we're going to leave for the winter. I can't do winters, eh? Wait till you see winter in Russia. It's full on. So yeah, this shed I made, split wood here, split wood there. Around the back there's wood, on the other side there's wood. And this thing, I've never built anything like this before. And I just decided that I was going to figure it out, and so I built this whole cabin myself last year. This is a super fun project, typical workbench style, stuff everywhere, and yeah, that's the old burner. So this was a wood-fired burner that was in the house, 1,000-liter tank, and then yeah, we just changed it for the electrical. So anyway, as I said, I wanted to make a bit of a g'day video. As I said, I think my life is a little bit strange compared to most people. I don't know too many Aussies that are going to live in the middle of nowhere. I literally live in the middle of nowhere. The closest city is 45 minutes drive away. There's about 400,000 people. We are about 3 hours from Moscow. So literally in the village. Nobody here speaks English. A couple of people speak some broken English. But otherwise it's me out here just making my way, doing my thing, you know, learning to be as Russian as I can be. And they're good people. There's our bees. Got 2 beehives back there. Look at that, beautiful, huh? That's berries. So my wife has cleaned them all up. They're all berries. God, so many berries. Look at that, beautiful. So anyway, yeah, I thought I'd start making some videos here on YouTube. As I said, if you're interested and you want to come for an adventure with me and come and sort of check out what life's like out here, then hit the subscribe button, hit like, share this with somebody or out in your networks if anyone's interested in this sort of content. And yeah, I think I'll try and commit to like making a video a week, just showing you guys what I'm doing, what I'm building, how I'm living. I want to show you a bit of Russia as well. I think the stigma in the media these days about Russia is just nonsense. Like, these are good people here. Ukrainians too. This is the thing. Russians and Ukrainians, they're brothers and sisters. Like, it's just the elite that have got in there and twisted people's minds. So I don't believe the nonsense. Like, there's obviously, there's dickheads everywhere. There's dickheads here, there's dickheads in Australia, America, Canada, Europe. Like, I've been around the world for 25 years. There's dickheads everywhere. There's dickheads here too. But there's a lot of beautiful people, and it's traditional culture, very family oriented, you know, respect for the elders. We don't have the, you know, the craziness that's going on in the West with all the trans stuff and all of that. Here is very like normal, which I prefer. So I want to show a bit of that side of life as well here, and sort of try and, you know, educate people a little bit more. I'll show you what I do overseas investing, how I'm able to, you know, buy and sell real estate in the US from the middle of nowhere, anywhere in the world. So I want to teach a bit of that too. And otherwise, have fun. I just want to share and you know, enjoy life with you guys. I love to travel, so I'll take you on some travel adventures too. And yeah, life is good. All right, again, my name is Scotty, and I love you very much. My family out there, if this resonates with you, we're obviously one tribe, one family. So yeah, come along on the journey, and let's have some fun. All right, hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Ciao. Ciao.